On the table, we have the Arrma Outcast 8S, and today is getting a massive upgrade. Vitavon drive cups and shafts. And these things are super massive. Let me show you what I mean. As shown here, Vitavon front bulkhead, outcup drives, dog bones. We even replaced the bearings, both inside and out. At some point, I must have curbed this dog bone. Hopefully you can see it here. There's a bend right here. This is the old CV joint. It went in here just like this. That came out, we pulled it out. We're gonna replace it with this Vitavon one. The ball at the end is substantially bigger. It even has a grub screw, so this pin wears out, you can replace it. But this new one won't go into that old cup drive. So Vitavon comes with this solution, a new cup drive. This thing is awesome. You can't even see the dog bone inside of here. It's a fully encased cup, so this thing will have much more rigidity than the original one. So in this video, we're going to take out the diff, we're going to change out the cups, and we're going to fit the dog bones in there. 5 screws later, the diff case comes right off. I would definitely have gloves on for this part. Once you open up this diff case, it gets pretty nasty. This pops right off. It's just being held on by tacky diff lube. Now that whole operation leading to this point is just so we could take this pin out. Once this pin is removed, you could take out the output cup. The new Vitavon cup fits in perfectly. And then just grab that pin, put it back in, and do the whole process in reverse. Now onto the dip cuff itself. In here we'll find 2 sets of planetary gears. Nothing to be afraid of, just stay organized when you take it out. As you take them out, you'll notice there's a flat spot in between the 2 gears. Those 2 flat spots lay on each other. You'll see that, and it'll be important when you reassemble it. Removing an outcup drive pin is not as easy this time. We'll need to remove this grub screw so we can access it from out here. And once that pin's removed, this thing just slides right on out. And we'll replace it with the new one. There's a big difference here, huh? The new one even has an outcup drive cover on it, so it's going to protect it for much longer. Now once you replace your cup, you're just doing all the steps in reverse, and be mindful to put that grub screw back in. So when you put in the first set of planetary gears, make sure the flat spot goes up. Then the second set of planetary gears, the flat spot will go down. Now I'm just touching it up, make sure everything is seated properly. Picked up some diff lube from the local hobby shop. We're going to use 500,000 in the front, 200,000 in the rear, and 1 million in the center. Man, I messed around to put 1 million in the rear one time. That thing turned like a cruise ship in a kiddie pool. So unless you're just doing straight drag races, don't do that. Just checking out the diff action, this thing is smooth, I like it. I like it a lot. Now it'll drop in there, but you gotta remove these 4 screws to get this to come up. You see how that's coming up right there? I had to lift this up so that I can fit in. And then we'll fit it, and then we'll put everything back where it goes. Now it's in there snug as a bug with a rug. And don't forget your spacer right there. Now that's nice. Reassembly of the front shock tower, we had to remove it so we could fit in a new bulked up diff case. If you know, you know, but if you don't, there's a little grub screw that lives right in here. You gotta remove it, remove this pin, and then this whole thing pops out so that you could then take out your CVD dog bone. I beat my Outcast pretty good and I know these bearings are shot. So let's go ahead and replace them since we're here. Inside, a new bearing on the outside, And now all we have to do is slide in our CVD joint as such. There's a pin in here too. Be careful, it'll fall out. We're gonna hand tighten that grub screw. Make sure we get it nice and tight in there. All right. And voila, we replaced and serviced the diff. We replaced the outcup drives. We replaced dog bones and CVDs. We replaced old bearings. Man, this thing should roll out really nice now. Roll out! And if you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, even leave a comment. Tell a friend, tell a friend. It's your guy, Purple 57. I did the same thing to the rear.